Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Sarah who had a passion for running. She had always loved to run, even as a child, and had participated in various races throughout her life. However, it wasn't until she watched the Boston Marathon on TV that she decided to take on the challenge of running a full marathon herself. Sarah knew that training for a marathon would be no easy feat. She dedicated herself to a strict training regimen, waking up early every morning to run before work and logging countless miles each week. She also changed her diet to ensure that she was properly fueling her body for the demands of her training. As the marathon approached, Sarah felt both nervous and excited. She had put in so much hard work and was determined to cross the finish line no matter what. On the day of the race, she arrived early and joined the thousands of other runners at the starting line. The first few miles of the marathon were a blur as Sarah settled into her rhythm and focused on her breathing. However, as the race wore on, she began to feel the fatigue in her legs and the doubts in her mind. At mile 20, she hit a wall and felt like giving up. But then, something inside of her shifted. She remembered all the hard work she had put in, all the early mornings and long runs. She thought of all the people who had supported her and cheered her on throughout her training, and she knew that she couldn't let them down. With renewed determination, Sarah pushed through the pain and fatigue. She ran with all her heart and soul, and before she knew it, she could see the finish line in the distance. As she crossed the finish line, she felt an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment. She had done it. She had run a full marathon. From that day on, Sarah continued to run and compete in races all over the world. She knew that running was more than just a sport to her. It was a way of life, and she was grateful for every step of the journey that had led her to become a marathon runner.